Welcome to Maple Ridge Chrysler. My name is Jamarly, and today I'll be showing you this 2015 Ram 1500 4x4 with the quad cab. Coming around here to the front of the vehicle, we have our quad halogen headlamps. These headlamps bend more around to the side in order to have more peripheral light, increasing your visibility at night to the side of the vehicle. Here at the front of the vehicle, we have our great grille, and under that hood we have a 5.7 liter HEMI powered engine. This engine is powerful and also has great fuel economy. Coming down here to our wheels, we have our 17-inch completely aluminum rims with our Goodyear Wrangler tires with a great amount of tread left on those. Coming up here, we have our mirrors. They are breakaway mirrors. They fold both to the front and to the back. In the case that you might hit something or something hits you, they will move out of the way so they don't just break off. These mirrors are also heated, so during the winter time, you don't have to scrape them with your credit card, but they will melt off. Now, before we step into the vehicle, I just want to show you the remote. It is equipped with your lock button and your unlock button, as well as your panic button. Press once to lock, press once to unlock the whole vehicle. Now let's step in. Here inside the front of the vehicle, we have our power mirror controls, power window controls, and our power lock controls. There's some storage space in the door, as well as your speaker. Now coming in here, we have our headlamp settings. You can set it on auto and forget it. They will adjust according to the brightness of the day. Coming down here, we have our parking brake, as well as our lever to release our parking brake behind the wheel. We also have our lever to adjust the height of the wheel. Now I'm just going to step in, so bear with me for a moment. And I'm going to put the key in the ignition and get it started. Here we have our cluster display. On the left we have our tachometer, on the right we have our speedometer. In the middle we have this digital display that's currently showing us the temperature outside, and that we are looking at our speedometer in a digital display, of course, and it can be easily switched to miles per hour. This vehicle has 23,577 kilometers on it. If we go back, we can see our vehicle information, like our tire pressure, our transmission temperature, oil temperature, etc. As well, we can look at our fuel economy, our trip information, etc. on that digital screen. That screen is controlled by this little remote right here, as well as our cruise control buttons are on this side. Coming to the center, we have our radio settings. We have our AM, our FM, and SXM. We also have other media devices that are able to be hooked up via auxiliary cable and USB port. We also have more presets and information using those buttons. Here's your volume and tuning. Below that we have our air conditioning and our climate controls, as well as our traction control and towing. Over here we have our two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and four-wheel drive lock and low here, as well as our neutral button. Below we have our DC plug, a nice little drawer, and another DC plug. Over here there is a nice shelf space along with the glove compartment. The front is a 40-20-40 split, which means this center console becomes a seat, as well as it has 3 cup holders, and there are your auxiliary jack and your USB port here in the middle, as well as your another DC plug and a mechanism to keep your spare change. Now we're just going to step to the back, so join me. Here in the back seat we have our power window controls. These windows actually fold all the way down. Now if we look to the back seat, we will see that we have our bench seat that folds all the way up for storage underneath the seat, as well as your 2 cup holders in the back. Now this is a quad cab, but there is actually a great amount of space. Now stepping outside the vehicle, we will see our 6-foot box, and in the back we have our towing hookups for 7-pin and 4-pin, as well as our trailer hitch. Your spare tire is stored underneath the box, and here is your box. There are liners available down here at the dealership. Thank you so much for doing this walk around this 2015 Ram 1500. I hope you'll come down to Maple Ridge Chrysler to check out this vehicle or other new and used options. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Remember, we have 0% financing and we are closer than you think.